Hey, what's up guys? It's RJ. Welcome back to the channel. And today, without wasting any time, we're gonna be talking about one of the latest drops from Kith and Adidas, the Nemeziz 17 Plus Ultra Boost. Real quick, one thing you can always expect when Kith is dropping a pair of shoes with Adidas, you get one of the best looking boxes ever. I'm a huge fan of unique sneaker boxes because sometimes, especially with Ultra Boost, you just get tired of the same old purple and yellow box. And this time, Kith has given us an army green box, yellow branding all the way throughout. You got the Adidas Performance logo right there. Kith branding on the side. Same things all the way around the box. And I know I already showed the tag, but there it is one more time for you guys. And as you saw, I did pick these up in a size 10. So before we go any further, as far as sizing goes, this is my first pair of Nemeziz. They are laceless shoes, and I'm not a huge fan of laceless shoes. I just knew that everybody was picking these up and a lot of people had questions about them, so I figured I'd take it upon myself, pick up a pair that were decently good looking and definitely unique, and do a little review and see if I actually like the shoe and all that. So as far as sizing goes, I watched a couple videos and I chose to go a half size down. And I did that because these are slip-ons and I consider most NMD prime knits slip-ons, and I always go at least a half size down on my NMDs. I went a half size down on these. I've tried them on. I haven't walked around in them yet. I will at the end of the video, but from a quick try on, half size down was a good call. And I've also been told that since these aren't prime knit, the material actually stretches out just a little bit over time if you're actually wearing them, especially to play soccer in or whatever the case is. With that said, you're still safe going with true to size, especially if you're wearing a thick sock and if you're doing some running around and or playing soccer, football, I apologize, I know that's the correct terminology. If you're doing any of that, true to size is fine. You're gonna be running around a lot and you're probably gonna be wearing a pair of socks that are gonna protect your feet. True to size, I went a half size down. I'm a weirdo when it comes to sizing sometimes, so take it all with a grain of salt. Hopefully that answers some questions for some of you. Now, let's dive into the shoes. Bunch of information that I'm never gonna read. Kith and Adidas co-branded tissue paper. And there you have them, the Adidas Kith Nemeziz 17 Plus Ultra Boost. And that's an extremely long name, and I'm just gonna call them the Nemeziz for the remainder of this video. Before we go any further, let's just take a look at my favorite part of the shoe, and that is the heel cups and the pull straps. As you can see, one heel cup features almost an orangish gold color, whereas the other one's almost a really dark purple violet, and the same colors are matched on both pull straps. Both pull straps are genuine leather, very nice material, and that's just something you come to expect with Kith. And when Ronnie Feig has any part of any shoe, the materials are definitely gonna be top notch. And for whatever reason, these are also shipped with a little sticker on the front of them, and basically that sticker talks about a protective coating that's on the outsole and stating that over time it will wear off. And I'm not exactly sure why that's on there. I've never seen it before. It does say UK on it, so I don't know if that's just something that the UK requires to have on their shoes or what the deal is. Or maybe that coating is toxic and the US doesn't care if we're breathing it in, but the UK cares about their people. Who knows? I have no idea. But that's just the conspiracy theorist in me. I apologize for that. Now let's get into the shoe. So while this seems like a very simple shoe, the upper, to describe in detail, is gonna be fairly difficult. What you've got is basically several elastic bands that more than likely have cotton and polyesters woven in them, but they make up the entirety of the shoe, and they basically just crisscross all the way up. So while I'm not a huge fan of laceless shoes, I can appreciate the work and design that went into this shoe. I think it was very well done for what it is. So lateral side of the shoe features the 3-stripe Adidas branding right there, just laid on there. It's just a heat transfer, just like old school NMDs when they have the 3 stripes on them. Medial side of the shoe features 3 strips sewn right in. All 3 have Kith branding on them. We already took a look at the heel cups, but you've got Ultra Boost branding, both sides, same color as the heel cup. No silver, no gold, no black, none of that. Just left it very simple. I think the heel cups are amazing. Like I already said, my favorite part of the shoe. Pull strap does feature Kith and Adidas Performance branding. Unfortunately, if you look close enough, my Adidas Performance logo has been stripped of one of its stripes. And I just realized that, and that bums me out. Because of that, I'm switching to the other shoe. You can see all 3 stripes and that Adidas logo right there, as well as the Kith branding up top. Might as well take one more look at that heel cup. Orange, gold, copper. Copper is probably the best way to describe it. Now, I doubt the camera's picking it up. You've got Kith and Adidas branded, non-removable leather insoles. And that's typically what Kith does with their shoes. I know the Cobras that came out a while back had the same sort of insole. It really feels like the Kith leather insoles are a nice thin piece of leather on top of a decent little piece of foam that adds just a little bit more comfort. And you can feel that when you put your foot into really any Ultraboost that Kith and Ronnie have released. Now that's the upper. Like I said, you've really got to get these in hand to appreciate them. Another thing worth mentioning is the inner liner right here is also leather. Kith just outdoes themselves. I'm a huge Kith fanboy, so I apologize if I'm overdoing it, but all the materials that they use in all of their shoes, especially with Adidas, I know Asics, really anything Ronnie's doing is just quality. He definitely pays attention to detail, and I can appreciate that. Now, right below this awesome upper and awesome heel cups and awesome pull straps is the Ultraboost midsole. I'm not gonna talk a whole lot about it. Tons of boost, very comfortable, same shape we've always seen. Ultraboost midsole, love it. White upper torsion system under the heel. Flip over to the bottom of the shoe. You've got a white torsion system cap right there, surrounded by an all white torsion system. All white Continental rubber outsole, black Continental branding up top. And as far as comfort goes, these are extremely comfortable. I'd give them at very worst a 9 out of 10, just because I'm not a fan of laceless shoes, like I've already mentioned a couple times. I told myself I would never pick up a pair of these until this colorway surfaced. I love green shoes. You guys have been following the channel long enough, you know that. And I thought the two-tone heel cups were an awesome addition. I haven't seen that on any Ultraboost. And two-tone meaning that both shoes had different color heel cups. And while I love Kith, I love Adidas, I think Ronnie's the man, one of the best designers out there. I don't think I'd pick up another pair, and that's just my personal preference. I don't like shoes without laces. I think shoes need to have laces on them. I think it's a great aesthetic piece that adds so much detail to a shoe, and when you take them away, even with all the cool little aesthetics that we're putting into this shoe, I just feel like something's missing. But they are very comfortable. Now, if you're looking for a shoe to play indoor soccer in, I've never had any experience with soccer, but I imagine kicking a ball down in these, this upper is stiff enough to protect your toes, but it has enough give to still be very comfortable. The band right around the ankle collar is actually pretty stretchy compared to the rest of it. They are a little bit of a pain to get on, but once you get them on, very comfortable, like I already said. And I wish there was a whole lot more to talk about, but it's your typical Ultraboost midsole and outsole on top of a really simple upper that just has a ton of beautiful little detail put into them. So with that said, shout out to Kith and Adidas for another fire collab. Man, they just don't disappoint. And I've also got the Kith patchwork non-native collaboration coming in sometime soon. They're coming from StockX, so who knows when they'll get here, but definitely gonna do a review on those. I will throw these on feet. And for the Kith Nemeziz 17 Ultraboost, that's gonna do it. Thanks so much for tuning in. As always, any questions, comments, concerns, leave them down below. I get back to just about everybody, assuming YouTube throws me a notification, that is. So again, apologies to those I missed. Leave a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Tap that subscribe button if you haven't already. And until next time, I'll see you guys soon. Peace out.